Hey guys, my boyfriend bought me an owl. My boyfriend, hubby, long-term guy, you know. Some people say, you keep calling him boyfriend. Alright, he's my hubby. Alright, train's coming. My heart goes out to y'all. I've been depressed today, so I'm working through it, you know. And sometimes it's very hard. We have some people come against us and stuff, or maybe say something not so nice, and it's hard, and it leaves us wondering and stuff. I know you know that because you told me that. Uh-oh, the dog might bark, and I didn't want him to. Peace and love, understanding, more love, more understanding, and more love, and more love. Oh, sometimes hard, sometimes hard. And sometimes the people that you wish would care or show, they might have a hard time doing it, and sometimes we might feel like they don't love us, but I gotta tell you what, they do. Some just have trouble showing it, others need it, some don't want to give it. You know, someone once told me I might not ever be able to give. There was a woman I met at the food bank, and it kind of hurt me because it did. I want to give too. But a lot of the times I had to give without money. And I gave my time. A whole bunch of time. It reminds me, which goes into a heavy metal song, but I don't know. It's kind of crazy. You can take it two ways. He sells, but who's buying? But a lot of times you don't have money to buy it. But then there was another part of the song that I'm trying to think of, because my mind took one of those brain farts, you know. And then Megadeth comes to me even more and says, in my hour of need, fine, you're not there. This is weird. I can't remember right now. I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself today. I wanted to tell you about all the herbs and pills I popped. But I call them pills because they're pills. My boyfriend got me some probiotic, but it has a pre in it too, and that is so cool. But I been taking L-arginine, however you say that. We got vitamin D today. He went and got it. Haven't had it in I haven't had it in like a month, but he went and got it because he needs it because he has MS. Well, I think he might. It's not showing up in the rings, but he has paraplegia. How do you say that? Spastic paraplegia. There's a word that comes before that. I just felt like I had a deja vu. So, vitamin D helps him a lot. He gets the 50,000 what something IU, however they say that. But I've been trying to take L-arginine, vitamin D, probiotic, for a day so far. I'm having vertigo really bad, and I'm not sure why. And, what are you gonna do? So what I did was picked up a beer again. I've had 4, and I've been taking some other stuff too. Turmeric, but not all at once. You know what I mean? But trying anything just to see what can work, what might work, and when do you say herbs? I'm not sure. It's gonna take a while, but we're gonna see what's gonna happen. We're trying to go to, like you guys say, the natural way, and I tell you what though, it could cost money, but I don't know. I was watching a Cab 7 episode, and sometimes thinks he can get depressing, but somebody he knows, he found out, passed away, and just like our other friend says, there was that one lady that passed away, and it's so sad. So try not to get depressed, but I've been depressed, so it's up and down. It's BS is what it is. It's BS. So it's hard with a lot of things. And but when he said being there for people, that's what I've tried to do. And 1 second. I've tried to do that. I gotta set this down for a minute, but I don't have nowhere to set it. I would really, really love to get a phone holder. The dog wants me to pet him. Yeah, and I'm gonna open this. Okay. Goodness gracious. I don't think she'll mind, but I was talking to a friend, and there's a shadow in there, so she lost her son, and man, she's really been a strong woman to do what she does in her videos and hold it together, and so much more that I don't even have the words to speak, because like a lot of times I have a hard time speaking, but this one's for you, girl, and for all of you others out there. But sometimes we have a hard time, with speaking what we want to say, and I wish I could get better at that. Like I told you guys before, I'm like, oh dear God, just let me speak. We got a couple different shadows going on here. I chase Spencer so much, and I know a lot of you have too, and I feel I have too. And I'm trying not to freaking cry, only because when I cry, my sinuses get so screwed up, So then it makes me feel worse. But I've been having that vertigo, and they say vitamin D can help vertigo. I think they said ear rocks, and that's what I was told I had. But I don't know. I really would love to talk about some things, and look at that. The dog got in the chair. I don't know if you can see him. He's going to come in. He's trying to sit in the chair. Oh, we went on the cot. You can probably see him over there. But see, I get distracted a lot, and I really can't. It's on top of the cot. Don't you get the dare idea, dude. I remember I got to pull that over now before I go inside, because he's starting to get really, I mean, he's smart, but he's starting to get really smart to where, like, he could probably, if that cot is too close, jump over the little fence. But, you know, my heart goes out to y'all, and since I have an autistic son, it just makes it a little hard, because, like, the patterns and the routines, and you know, I've told you this before, and I hate to repeat it, but I used to help a lot of people and do a lot of things, and with my time, not so much money. Here and there I would, but then when it got to where I couldn't do it at all, it really started to make me feel like a piece of crap, you know. And I've had to ask people for money before, and I'm not asking you for money at all, so please, that's not what this video is about. But what I'm trying to say is, I've had to ask for money before, and I've had to ask for a lot of help, you know, and people have helped with the money, and I can't even thank you enough for what you've done and everything. But it does make you feel, you know, you wished you never had to ask, you know, because why? You know, because you're raised to take care of things, you know, be responsible, you know, whoops, have a job, things like that. But let me get the shovel. Sometimes you can't do it. So now, that's why I say don't be afraid to ask for help, because you gotta ask for help. You got to. And believe me, I didn't want to, but I had to. And then you get the guilt coming on, like, say, because you feel like, well, I never can pay him back, you know. And don't let that stop you, because I've even had people say, blah 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 blah, you know, you sell your house, or you know, you need another job, or that's the reasons why you don't want to ask for help, because later on how it could come like that, and people say stuff. So you know, believe me, I wish. I so totally wish. See, because you know, you can't stand it, because you just wish you could pay the people back. You know, you wish you had a whole bunch of money, you would just pay them back. You know, and then, you know, because, like, sometimes when you ask for help, people hold it against you. You know, that's why, and they expect a lot from you after they've helped you, and it's like you can't do it. And when the lady met me up by the jail, because she went 2 times, I couldn't make it to the food bank, and she met me up at the jail, and brought the extra couple things. Not much, because they never, but it was such a big help. Um, yeah. I didn't mean to say not much, but what I'm saying is it isn't like when you go to the food bank, you're getting like tons of food to last you a whole month or something. It's not even, it's a couple days, and sometimes you could go once a week or once a month. And but she did such a huge favor. But what she was doing was calling my phone, and I couldn't get to it because I used to work from like 2 o'clock in the morning all the way till like 8:30, and then I'd come home and sleep, and sometimes I couldn't get to sleep till 11 o'clock, and I wouldn't even get to my home phone calls till like 6:37 at night, or even 8, and then it was, I didn't call her back, and she was like, well, you're not calling me, and I'm not going to do this no more unless you pick up the phone. And I mean, that's all within like one day of missing it. And it's just that, when I give something to somebody, I guess this is the way I would love to say it, is I give it and that's it. Don't, that's it. I just give it, that's it. Consider it gone, it's, like, my friend was so generous and sent me a box, and most beautiful. I want to send a special thanks out there. Sorry, sometimes I talk and that neurological shit or whatever, it just gets you jittery. I want to send a special thanks out to her because, like, from the bottom of her heart. Yes. Thank you. So, even if the words get all mixed and stirred and you're going from one thing to the next and you're just letting out your feelings and you think maybe people are going to think you're weird, well, I have been the ones those people dare me to do things, so, I got to remember that. I used to like to dare other people too. So I guess this is a dare, really. If because sometimes you got to put it in your head, in your mind to, all right, Steph, this is a dare, just do it. Sometimes you'll do it when you have a different mindset, and it's so hard to get rid of the doubt, the guilt, the fear, the inadequacy, whatever you say. It's hard. Like, I know some people won't ask for anything, and they made me go ask. And when you have to ask, you have to ask. And so, and then try not to get upset, when people can't help, because it's the truth. They really can't help. And these are all things that I have to tell myself, because, like, I'm not saying that my life is any different than everybody else's, but I had to go through a lot of things that were different, and I didn't know how to deal with them, and you got to do it. So I'm up a whole bunch of big tests right now, like, but I would like to go for a walk more, and I have so much to say. We should make that for another video. But I want you to know, just I love you, and it's hard. It's truly hard. And then when you're already up against traumas and difficulties, and then something else comes along, it's like, oh my gosh, it was like, just putting another log on the fire. It's like, oh my God, and then you're, very overwhelmed. And it's almost because it's, you know what I mean? Because it's trauma. Trauma is trauma. It if you just generalize the word trauma, I mean, so many things could fit into there. So anything, little thing, big thing that comes on, and it's like even more traumatic. I mean, it's so hard to separate, you know. It's so hard to, I don't know how to say it. Function. Function. So hard to function. So, you know, I liked David Jeremiah with this one book of 12 Giants, and he talks about like doubt. I couldn't even name the 12. Doubt, procrastination, fear, jealousy. See, I can only name 4 so far. Let's see, because I can't think straight. God, there's so much. I can only name 4 of them. Whoa! There you go. I've been dizzy, so. Doubt, procrastination, fear, jealousy. Come on. Shit. I don't think it said anxiety. Can't lift it up. I don't know, I'm thinking I'll go, get the book and look at them again, but, you know, the same things just keep coming up in your life, so, and if you pretty much, you know, put them all into a general category, that's so funny. See what I'm saying? I get on camera and I can't remember what I'm talking about. You got those things come to you and you're like, I don't know. Yep, I'm using a shovel. Okie doke. I don't know, maybe we'll end this. It's silence. I wish I could see it better. It's all shadowy. Sometimes peace and silence is good because, you know, I wish you could see it better. But, you know, I'm tilting my phone up against the, and I'm getting the glare. Okay, doggy, come on. Make me want to have to pet you all the time because you push my arm up, huh? Okay, okay. But thanks for watching, and I don't know if, you know, I made sense of myself, but I want to. Sometimes it's really hard because, like, say, for instance, the dog needs attention, the kid needs attention, the boyfriend needs attention, the husband, whatever, and, you know, your kids, you know, it's overwhelming. It's actually, it almost could feel like trauma. It's crazy. All right. You know, I wished because I could always end it on a good note, and the only thing I'd say is, like, my heart is with you, man. I mean, I'm good at when things get real bad. I wish I was good at when things get real good, but I guess everything takes time, and I'm trying to prepare myself for your day. It's like, And I mean, you know, but each day is good. And I love seeing all your videos because it inspires me. And I'm so glad that Brandon's starting to let me get him on camera a little bit. But that doesn't mean it's going to keep on happening, because that's what will happen. You go through stages, and he just don't want to. And, you know, when you make these videos, you're not trying to be negative. You're just telling the truth of how it really is, and that's exactly how it is. So, you know, it's like if you start doing something, it's not guaranteed to even keep on going. And I mean, I used to put my effort into all kinds of things, even when they were shitty, and to make them good. I mean, I felt proud of myself, but there's some things you just can't change. It's God's timing, and if ever, you know. Okay, so I hope to make more videos. I feel stupid a lot of time to do them, but I'm going to try not to. And I hope you could do the same thing. And I thank you for watching, and wish you a very blessed night, morning. God be with you. Amen. Also with me. Thank you.